Okay, today we will discuss about 3.5 exercise, which is about partial fraction, and we know about partial fraction. In previous lecture we had discussed Okay, today we will discuss about question number 11. So our lecture will start from question number 11. So question number 11 is about 5x square plus 9x plus 6 over x square plus divided by x square minus 1 to x plus 3. So x square minus 1 can be written as x plus 1 and x minus 1. So this is the form in which we can write our question. So after changing this into partial fraction, we will be able to write linear factors. So there are three linear factors: x plus 1, x minus 1, and 2x plus 3. So this will be a over plus b over x minus 1 plus c over x 2x plus 3. So here we can find a, b, c, and d value, and after this we will integrate simply to find the solution of this question. So after question number 11, question number 13 is included in our syllabus. So we are coming towards question number 13. So question number 13 is simply as it question number uh, uh, 4 or 3. We can say that this is same as question number 12. Why this is same as question number 12? And first of all, this is improper fraction. So we know that how to convert improper partial fraction to proper partial fraction. We will divide. We can write it as 2x square over this is a plus b and a minus b, so this will be equal to x square minus 1. So dividing 2x square will be divided by x square minus 1. So this will be equal to we will write here 2, and this will be equal to 2x square and minus 2. So after changing the sign, this will be cancelled, and our final remainder will be equal to 2. So after writing it in this form, we will integrate as we done in question number Okay, after this we are going to discuss about question number 22. This is equal to integration of 12 over x3 plus 8. So we will write it as x cube plus 2 raised to the power cube, and after applying the formula, this will be equal to x plus 2 and x square minus 2x plus 4. This is formula we had discussed in previous section. We know that formula related to this question is if we write a3 plus b3, this will be equal to a plus b and a square minus ab and b square. So this is formula, and we will change it into partial fraction. After partial fraction, this is linear factor, so this will be equal to a over x plus 2. This is quadratic factor, this will be equal to bx plus c over x square minus 2x plus 4. So after resolving into simplest form, this will be equal to 12 is equal to a x square minus 2x plus 4 plus bx plus cx plus 2. This here what is linear factor? Linear factor is x plus 2. So taking linear factor is equal to 0. So x will be equal to minus 2. So putting value of x in equation number 1, we will get a value which is equal to a. So a will be equal to 1. So after this we will open, or we will multiply a into x square minus 2x plus 4, and similarly bx will be multiplied by x plus 2, and similarly c will be multiplied by x plus 2. After simplification, we will get simple equation, and we will compare the coefficients. So after comparing coefficients of x square, similarly x, or similarly constants, we will able to find solution of b and c. After solution of b and c, our final question will be reduced to in this form, so here we will apply integration, here we will also apply integration. This will be equal to log natural x plus 2, and similarly how we will solve this expression. So this expression can be simply solved as we can say below in denominator x square minus 2x plus 4. This is a function, and if there is present derivative of this denominator function in above, so we can take log natural of this. So to reduce this into that form, we will write x, this is x minus 4. So after multiplication by 2, this will be equal to 2x minus 8, and if we want to reduce more and more, this will be equal to 2x minus 2 over x square minus 2x plus 4 dx, and 6 will be separated, or so this will be equal to 6 over x square minus 2x plus 2. So derivative of this denominator's function is present on numerator type, so we will take log natural of this function. Similarly, this is 1 over x square minus 2, uh, this is x square minus 2x plus 4. So after completing square, this will be equal to x minus 2 whole square. So after applying formula of power rule, so after application of power rule, this will be reduced to 1 over x minus 2. So this is our final solution of this question. Similarly, question number 23 can be solved by this method. So after question number 22, we will discuss about question number 25. So question number, after question number 25, question number 30 and 31. So question number 25 is 2x square minus x minus 7 over x plus 2 square, x square plus x plus 1. So here we are going to discuss about that this question. This will be equal to a over x plus 2 plus b over x plus 2 whole square. Similarly, this will be equal to plus cx plus d over uh, x square, because this is quadratic factor and this is repeated linear factor. So x square plus x plus 1. So after more and more simplification, you are able to find, because we had read in our first year class how to find, how to solve these partial fractions. So we are going to find a, b, c and d, and after solving this, we will put these values in equation, this whole equation, and we will able to reduce this partial fraction into simplest form, and after this we will integrate separately these types of the partial fractions, so we will be able to find the final answer. So last question is 33rd. After discussing question number 25, we are going to discuss about question number 30. So question 30 and 31 are included. So question number 31, if we write, this is Okay, this is what is here. You can see from your book. This is the form of quadratic factor. This will be equal to a x plus b over this expression whole plus you can see this expression from your book plus cx plus simply we are going to discuss about here what is so method of solving this these kind of questions x square plus 2x plus 3. So after more and more simplification we will able to find value of a b and c and d. So after putting this value we will integrate this expression and we will approach final answers. This is the solution of 3.5 exercise complete. So after this we will discuss about exercise 3.6 in our next lecture. So this is today's lecture. If there is any query about today's lecture, you can approach, you can ask in next lecture, or we you can approach by different methods.